Have you with us tonight?
Thanks for the invite. Let us bow and begin with a moment of reflection. Lord, may this council approach the work before them with wisdom, integrity, respect for one another. Lord, grant them with clear minds and consider each issue thoughtfully and with an open heart to listen to understanding and with courage and to make the decision that serves the common good. May their decisions be guided by you with honesty, fairness, and share the commitment to the well-being of every member of this community. Help them to value the different perspectives, seek common ground where possible, and always act in humility and compassion. Father, we are grateful for this opportunity to serve, and we ask for the guidance as we carry out the responsibilities that are entrusted to us. In your loving Son's name, Jesus the Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Are there any adjustments to the agenda? Do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve?
All right, we have a motion to approve the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
On our public comment period, the public may participate at two different ways. You can sign up at the door on the night of the meeting, and you will have 3 minutes to speak, or you can submit written statements via email to the town clerk, as long as they're received by 5 p.m. on Friday, preceding the town board meeting on Monday, and they will be read into the record for the length of 3 minutes. We have no one signed up tonight. I always like to remind everybody, though, this is your opportunity, or one of them. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion to approve.
All right. We have a motion to approve the consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. We have no recognitions, reports, or presentations tonight, so we'll move directly into our public hearings. Item 5A is a public hearing on a restated ordinance to extend the corporate limits of the town of Wendell, correcting the legal description of real property owned by Central Baptist Wendell and Donna Jo Cook Prudhomme. Mr. Coates.
Yep. Good evening, Mayor and board members. We're asking you tonight to hold a public hearing on a restated ordinance to extend the corporate limits, correcting the legal description of real property owned by Central Baptist. My next slide has a couple maps. I'll explain what the issue was. Original property located at 11021 Pool Road was annexed into the town of Wendell in November of 2022 as the property wanted to connect to municipal water. That water is operated by the city of Raleigh. It was a neighboring house next to Central Baptist that they owned both the house and their church facility. As part of that requirement, because the water line was not extended in a public road, it was just extended across the property line, Raleigh requires a recombination that the two properties had to become one. When the recombination occurred in 2023, after the annexation, the property line was in a different location than what was submitted and approved for annexation. This difference caused a small area of the parcel owned by Donna Jo Cook Prudhomme to be included in the town of Wendell municipal limits. That was never the intent. The restated ordinance, if approved, will clean up the annexation issue between the previous annexation and the recombination of the parcel lines that occurred. I'm not sure. Give me 1 second. There we go. The map you see on the right was what was submitted for annexation. The outline of the blue parcel directly south of Central Baptist. And we can notice on the two maps, and then if you look at the recombination, that line between the house that Central Baptist owned and the Donna Jo Prudhomme property, that property line is in a kind of a slightly different location. So when all of the documents got recorded, there ended up being an issue. And so this restated ordinance, we work with the town attorney staff to correct this. And so that's before you this evening. I can field any questions that you may have.
Let's open the public hearing. Anything from the board? Okay. Is the applicant here? Would they like to be heard?
Actually, in this case, we're the applicant, but I do think there are some residents
The-
here
the
who would like to
resident-
speak. Yep.
Yes, okay, okay. All right, is there anyone from the public that would like to speak? Come up here so we can hear you. And give me your name and address, please, for the record. Thank you.
I'm Edith Cook. I'm the legal owner. Donna Jo's my daughter. And I just wanted to make sure that we get this line straightened because it's county and town. And if we can get it straightened the line it's supposed to be, then everything will be fine. I mean, just want to make sure that it's, our property's in county and theirs is in town.
Right.
Like it should be.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right, anything from the board? All right, we'll close the public hearing. What's y'all's pleasure?
Madam Mayor, I'll make a motion to adopt ordinance number 025-2026, a restated ordinance to extend the corporate limits of the town of Wendell, North Carolina.
Okay, we have a motion to adopt the restated ordinance to extend the corporate limits of the town of Wendell, and adopt ordinance 02526. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, thank y'all. Move into our administrative items now. Item 6A is we have a whole series of brownfield task orders, but I think this is wrapping us up, isn't it?
We're getting real close to wrapping
Okay.
up the program, yes.
This is, the first one, item 6A is Brownfield Program Task Order 29, Phase 1 Site Assessment, 102 West 4th Street.
Yep. Good evening, Mayor and board members. This is Task Order 29. And for your reference, the Brownfield program, we do have to have it wrapped up October, which is the end of the federal government year. And so we are getting real close. This Task Order 29 is a Phase 1 environmental assessment for the property at 102 West 4th Street. The real property, which totals roughly .31 acres, is owned by WMM Property, Inc. The parcel is included within the redevelopment planning that we are doing along 4th Street. The property, and I do have an aerial image on the next slide, has been a variety of commercial uses over the last 100 years. The building on site was constructed in 1912. Task order is not to exceed 7820. Property is highlighted in red. It is currently a home of a pizza shop, but over the years has contained a variety of commercial businesses. That basically this whole area potential. We've done a lot of brownfield work in this area as the former uses are industrial, commercial, and also has great redevelopment potential. I can field any questions you have on task order 29 at this time.
All right, anything from the board? Okay, do we have a motion?
Madam Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve task order 29 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion to approve Task Order 29 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? I didn't hear anyone. All right. We will go to the next, which is Brownfield Task Order 30, Phase 1 Site Assessment of 0 and 117 North Cypress Street.
Yep. Good evening, Mayor and board members. These two parcels are owned by White Brothers of Wendell LLC. They total roughly about 4.42 acres. They are also included in the redevelopment project. The parcels have also had a wide variety of residential and commercial uses over the last 100 years. The home on site, which is now operated, there's a business operating in there, was constructed in 1951 according to tax records. The not to exceed task order amount is 7820. And the next has a map. You can see they're directly north of the, in that same general area, just north of 4th Street in Cypress. I can field any questions that you have on task order 30.
Any questions from the board? Do we have a-
Mayor, I'll make a
Yeah,
to approve task order 30 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign.
all right, thank you. We have a motion to approve Task Order Number 30 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
No one opposed? All right, thank y'all. Item 6C is Brownfield Task Order Number 31, Phase 1 Site Assessment of Number 18 West 3rd Street.
Yep, good evening, Mayor and board members. Task Order 31 is a Phase 1 as well, 18 West 3rd Street. This site has been, for the last 30, 40 years, been some form of a restaurant. There's a large concrete parking pad behind it that once contained some industrial buildings in the past. It's 0.77 acres. And so the task order is not to exceed 7820, but this is also part of that 4th Street redevelopment study that we're working on. And you can see the parcel there. It's right in the core of downtown.
All right, any questions from the board? We have a motion?
Madam Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve Task Order 31 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion to approve Task Order 31 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Nope. Okay. And Brownfield Task Order Number 32, Phase 1 Site Assessment of 0 Martin Pond Road.
Yep. Good evening, Mayor and board members. Task Order 32 is a Phase 1 environmental site assessment as well. 0 Martin Pond Road is a property the town has under contract. It's 0.67 acres, is owned by Lady Diana Baldi Arianlo. The parcel is under contract by the town for purchase and is located in the northwest intersection of Martin Pond and Eagle Rock Road. You can see the parcel there, right where the two roads come together. The task order is not to exceed 7820. And so as part of our due diligence that we have before we fully purchase the property, we've been doing Phase 1 environmental site assessment.
Okay.
I can field any questions you have on Task Order 32.
All right, anything from the board? Any questions?
Motion to approve, Madam Mayor, Task Order 32 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign.
All right, we have a motion to approve Task Order Number 32 and authorize the town manager or his designee to sign. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
No one opposed? All right. Item 6E is the Town of Wendell contract agreement with Benchmark Network Solutions for managed IT and cybersecurity services. We're going to hear from Gregory Kipayego, who we don't get to see very often. It's nice to see you.
Thank you, Mayor. It's nice to be on this side, but I'm used to being behind the screens.
I know, we're dragging you out in front of everybody.
Yeah, making things work behind the scenes. It's nice to be on this side today. This agenda item is requesting the board to authorize the town manager to negotiate and sign a contract with Benchmark Network Solutions for managed information technology and cybersecurity services. Our current contract with one of the managed service providers is ending. As the contract is ending, we are moving majority of the IT services that we were contracting from our previous MSP, which is the managed service provider, and then we are taking those in-house because we've grown in capabilities. We used to only have one IT staff, now it's the two of us. And next year, we will hopefully have another third IT person. So we are taking those responsibilities that were previously contracted when it was only one person, when we signed the previous contract 3 years ago. So this is just to move those services in-house and then just use the contracted services mostly for 24/7 cybersecurity monitoring, for things that requires after-hours monitoring of network systems, hypervisors, servers, because they need to be covered throughout 24/7. And then also using the new contract also involves using them for like specific projects. Let's say we have a new building, new facility, we need to cable that new facility. Mm-hmm. So just using them on specific projects rather than in the previous contract, which included a broad range of services. So most of those services are coming in-house. We would have Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 IT support. Tier 1 being our IT specialist, Tier 2 being right now, I handle both Tier 2 and Tier 3. So when we have that new person, we'll have them handling Tier 2, and then Tier 3 would come to me, and then tier, if we need like escalated support beyond tier 3, that's when we bring in the contracted IT service. So we are requesting the board to approve this request to be able to authorize the town manager to negotiate and sign the contract.
You're growing and doing more things in-house. That's great.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, any questions from the board?
I'd just point out that this is fully funded in the
Yes.
FY27 budget y'all have adopted.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
Mayor, I'll make a motion to authorize the town manager to negotiate and sign the contract with Benchmark Network Solutions for managed information technology and cybersecurity services.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion to authorize the town manager to negotiate and sign the contract with Benchmark Solutions for managed information technology and cybersecurity services. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. Before you leave,
Yes.
I think you've received some doctoral degree since we had you out
I
here
did,
last.
yes.
So
Thank-
congratulations. I'm
Thank-
very- That's wonderful.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Very proud of you for that.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I appreciate the support, and I appreciate the support of the organization as well to be able to achieve that. Thank you.
Did they
Go
warn
Flames.
you I was going to embarrass you? I felt like you saw it coming.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. All right, item 6F is the consolidation of capital budgetary lines. We're going to hear from the town manager tonight.
Should have caught this one when I was doing the capital budget, but we broke out design for the project separate from construction. It'd been smarter to put it as just one capital project as we typically do. When we got the pricing back for streetscape design consultants, it was above the design amount in the line because they need to do some work for the whole downtown to prep for the one. And so we're asking the board to authorize, I could forward that. Take it back. Yeah. Adopt an ordinance that would bring those two lines together into one budget line. We're not increasing the budget, we're just combining the lines at this point, and any overage in the future would require a budget amendment by the board and further explanation at that point.
Okay, this is a cleanup. Is there any questions from the board? Okay,
Madam Mayor, make a motion to authorize the combination of separate line items in the budget for downtown streetscape project Phase 1.
all right, thank you. We have a motion to authorize the combination of separate line item budgets for the downtown streetscape project Phase 1. Is there any discussion on the motion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
No one opposed? All right, item 6G is the award of purchase contract for acquisition of a leaf truck.
Yep. This one's within the budget and funded. There's a leaf truck sitting on a lot with our name on it, and just want your authorization to sign the purchase agreement. One thing that you'll notice with finances as we move forward, we're going to be bringing policies in the purchase area. Has not been clear in the past because Wendell's not had to do a lot of large purchasing in the past, but we're doing that now, and so setting clear lines of what's the manager's responsibility and what's the board's responsibility. The attorney knows I tend to err on bringing stuff to you, even when sometimes he tells me I may not have to. I like to have that transparency and public awareness. But since it's not clear, even though y'all have adopted and appropriated the funds, I probably could sign it, but since it's a purchase agreement, I'd like y'all's authorization before I do that.
Any questions from the board?
Just make a quick comment.
Yeah.
I appreciate this. It's obviously a big ticket item, but I think it's nice for folks to see what we're doing equipment-wise, and obviously we have a nice place for it to park now, so excited about that.
Yeah, as trees get bigger in some of the developments out there, Wendell Falls is aging, those trees are getting to be 10, 15, 20 years old, and that requires more care. There's obviously more need from the public to put out leaves, and so definitely need a second full-time truck now.
There are homes in Wendell Falls that are over 10 years old now, so
Historic district.
hard to believe. That's right. With that, I'll make a motion if nobody else has a
Quick
comment.
question. Will Oliver the Caterpillar be featured on this one as well?
Probably not on this leaf truck.
Nuts.
He's really cute on that little one.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can put an Ann on it.
Yeah.
Ant is the crown jewel of the town right now.
Yes.
It's true. We're having to kind of expand our repertoire of bugs, I guess.
I mean,
Went from the tobacco hornworm and now the ants. I didn't even think about that. Definitely need an ant on something on Parks and Rec. All right, anything else from the board?
Madam Mayor, I'll make a motion to award a purchase contract to Infrastructure Solutions Group, Inc., and authorize the town manager or designee to complete the purchase.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion to award a purchase contract to Infrastructure Solutions Group, Inc., and authorize the town manager or his designee to complete the purchase. Is there any discussion from the board? All in favor?
Aye.
thank you
Anyone
for those
opposed?
two items. Y'all do have a budget and brief in front of you. That's going to be released to the public on Friday, but y'all get a little sneak peek before it goes public on Friday.
This is awesome.
Sneak peek. All right. We have no other business tonight, so we'll go right into our commissioners' reports and start with Commissioner Deloach.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Real quick, because I think maybe we're working on record time. I don't know. We had a lot of,
This is a record-breaking meeting.
okay.
It
Well,
might not be the.
Still can be.
We're close.
I'll keep it brief. It's that time of year. Obviously, we've got some cleanup stuff tonight, but you'll hear from the mayor. Just we're meeting once this month, but lots still going on for sure. And it's that time of year where I personally am doing a decent amount of traveling, and it's just nice to go around our state and tell people that you're from Wendell, and it immediately triggers some sort of recognition. I heard this, I heard that. You guys are doing great things, and it's really nice to see. So, if that's from Triangle Business Journal or the news or just, being out and about, whatever it may be, it is nice. And I'll preface this by saying everybody's okay, but I've been to Wake Med twice in the last probably 30 days, and I've seen the CEO essentially just walking the halls like undercover boss. And if you've not had a chance to meet Mr. Ginsig, he's a nice fellow, but he recognizes me from Wendell and has great things to say about Wendell. So when you're out and about and you have people in business and industry that have great things to say about our town, it's very rewarding. So a lot of cool stuff going on, and it's that time of year. So when you travel around, make sure you rep the cause of Wendell. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Commissioner Benson?
Nothing for me tonight. Thank you.
Commissioner Honeycutt?
I'd like to compliment the chief of the Wendell Police Department for having the foresight to put on the application for new recruits, elite dodgeball player. That paid off well, and I'll say this for all the young folk watching on TV at home. Winning is not everything, but it is better than losing to Zebulon. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it.
Commissioner Ingles?
Can't top that.
All right. Quick minute, I want to thank our town staff, and I think every single person that works the town of Wendell was involved in some fashion from the 4th of July celebration, the semi-quincentennial celebration. Got to get that in one more time since I've memorized it. It was really, really nice. I was out there for several hours that afternoon and evening, and I got to see some kind of behind the scenes. Our town manager likes to call it inside baseball, but if you're out there long enough and you're sitting around out there with everybody, I got to watch them navigate all kinds of things, challenges, just how things were working, and it was like I went off without a hitch, or at least not one that anyone could see. And children, a couple little lost kids, little things like that, but it all was so smooth, and the way it was handled was magnificent, and it made me really, really proud of our town staff. I feel like I'm gushing, but I cannot say enough how proud I was of that event and how many wonderful compliments I've received and comments about it. It was really, really nice. There was one time during the fireworks, my husband kind of tapped me. He said, "Turn around," because we were facing them. And I turned around, and there was this big line of little kids behind us, and the lights were shining and blinking off their faces and stuff where they were watching the fireworks, and they were just smiling and sticky and full of ice cream and all kinds of stuff that they were doing. And it was just really nice to see, and it was a nice moment for our town, and it made me really proud, and I hope it made you proud as well. Real quickly, our next meeting is going to be August 10th. We're not having a second meeting in July. There is a second meeting on our adopted calendar, but we have canceled it. We always kind of have in the back of our minds that we may not have that meeting, but it's on our calendar in case something that is the time of the essence comes up. We certainly want to take care of that. But this year it did not, so we will not be meeting. It's wonderful because it gives our staff an opportunity to work on the multitude of other things that they're doing right now and not have to work on meeting preparation for a little bit of time. And so that's a nice little window for them to be able to work on the UDO and the Downtown Streetscape program, and the list is a mile long. The park expansion, just all the things that we're doing. So anyhow, I'm excited about all that, and a lot of great things are happening. I hope that everyone sees all the wonderful things that are happening. If you don't, please contact us. Any one of us up here would love to tell you all about